Hi, I'm Channel 5 Police Interceptor, or former Channel 5 Police Interceptor Ben Pearson. And I've been away for several weeks due to having my nose rebuilt.
Oh my God!
I apologise for that, but we are back. And this video is going to be about riot training, so let's get into it. I want to show you what we do in riot training and why we do it, how hard it is, and the grueling things that we are put through to make us part of the elite squad that look after you when the shit hits the fan. So from being a probationer, we arrive at the training camp, we get clad in all our gear, which is plastic covers for our knees, elbows, shoes, a NATO helmet and a fireproof overall. We then get our fitness tests, which involve up, up, down, down, and if you're a police officer, you know what up, up, down, down means, and it means being heavily clad in all our gear and walking up and down all the time on what you would use as a bench in your school playground or PE room. I'm not joking. Down. You've got like probably a £50 of kit on you and it's up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. That's 10 seconds. We've got 9 minutes. Up, up. It's all missed. Yeah. PSU duties include angry man syndrome. Angry man syndrome, I'll go through that with you in a few minutes. Building entry, shield protection, running lines, fire bombs. I'm going to say plastic bricks and wooden bricks, plastic bullets and van deployments. And you also get to work with the horses. And if you're lucky, you're not kicked. So what we do when we turn up, we actually get put into groups, we line up and we do running lines, which you will often see on footage like this. It involves us taking back the ground where violent disorders or rioters have taken. We want to get it back, so we will perform running lines, pushing them back into corners and taking that junction.
Ben, what's angry man syndrome?
Angry man syndrome is basically an instructor. He's probably got like 90 years in the police force. He's old at, he's very muscular, and he doesn't take no shit from no one. He wears full padded gear, a NATO helmet, and he stands in a room with a baseball bat. You and then 3 of your colleagues are given instructions to go into that room and detain him without being hurt. It all goes to rat shit and everyone gets hurt. We smack the hell out of him. So for all those instructors that have been beat up by us PCs, I do apologise. You often hear with riot training, hold the line, which basically means standing still at the side of each other, holding the line, not letting anyone close or anyone past, and being in formation in a straight line with your colleagues. And apparently that comes back from the Sparta days.
This is madness!
This is Sparta. During these running lines, we get wooden bricks thrown at us about this big. And they do hurt. Rubber bullets, which are about this big and this thick. And then also petrol bombs. The petrol bombs that are thrown at us are designed to hurt and burn. There's no way getting around it. We are trained to put our shields down or stamp off the flames, but the petrol bombs are there to hurt us. No way, shape or form. We're going to get through it without having a little bit of fire burn.
Who threw bricks at you in training, Ben?
Good question. The people that threw the bricks at us in training were people from a Young Offenders Institute. I know, I can't believe it either. They get people from a Young Offenders Institute, wind them up, give them a load of bricks and say, attack the police. Now, a lot of you out there might say, yeah, do it. But it is realistic. They do not care and they will throw and throw and throw. Even if you are knocked out and on the floor, they will still throw some more. So it made it extremely realistic and very, very dangerous.
Were you ever hurt?
Damn right we were hurt. There were bobbies that were knocked out. There were bobbies had the teeth knocked out. Bobbies had the nose broke. Bobbies had broken bones. It were horrendous. It was absolutely excruciating and it went on for hours and hours and hours. And not only that, there were bobbies that I worked with that were actually burned as well because they put some gear on, the flame retardant overalls, and unfortunately the flames got through and burnt the legs. So yeah, PSU training is extremely realistic and extremely dangerous.
Ben, what's van deployments?
Good question. Every single PSU operation involves vans, so you'll have a sergeant, a driver and 6 officers in the back. Those officers will drive to a certain location in the vans, and sometimes the vans will be used as blockades or what do you call it, shields? Would you say shield? Van shield. Van shield. Later part of my career, I was a van driver and it was fantastic. You sat there, the windows on the van are plastic, you've got a metal grill in front of the window and the van can just take as much hammer as it wants and you can sit in there listening to Westlife.
Do you use water cannons?
Unfortunately, we don't use water cannons. When I joined in 2001, we did have water cannons. I think we've still probably got water cannons hidden away somewhere, but we don't deploy them because it makes us look really, really bad. Even though rioters that are in a riot situation shouldn't be rioting because it's really, really bad. And unfortunately, if it were down to me, I would deploy 700,000 litres in the face.
What's building entry?
Building entry is where you have a team of PSU officers, riot trained officers, trying to get into a building. So you will deploy from the van and you will make your way up to the front door of the building with shields in front or above your head, just in case you're getting something thrown out like a mattress or a chair or a pot and pan, some baked beans, a welly, that sort of thing. When you do it, you've got to force entry on the door using a door ram, which you can see is the big red key, which is about £40 worth of heavy metal, and I don't mean AC/DC or Metallica. You throw it at the door, you get through, and then you've got to go through each building, room by room, including the stairs, and then evacuate anybody in the building in case it's on fire. That is building entry. So we have building entry, Angry Man Syndrome, running lines, and van deployment. And that basically is PSU training. Thanks for watching, and that's the video for today. If I've missed anything out with riot training or PSU training, please get back to me in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for all notifications. And I've missed you so much.